we're here laughing. You know what's even more funny? How much Saudi must be paying them for this.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
That is the funniest thing of all. Bro.
Yes. Right now, which is, to our other topic, they're doing a Crown Jewel championship, which I call the marijuana championship. It looks like just a bunch of weed just thrown onto some type of belt, man. It's a horrible design to me. And right now, their concept is the two champions from each brand is going to go against each other yearly, and then one of them is going to reign supreme as the better champion of the brands. Please help me understand and it makes sense that, Saudi is probably like, hey, we want to up, our ante and have a championship. I get it. But what do you think about yes, they may have a championship that they propose to them, but wouldn't WWE have the say-so of the concept behind the championship, though?
Oh, of course, bro. I mean, they wouldn't have a clue about booking. And why not just have a Crown Jewel championship that is defended when they're in Saudi Arabia?
Sure.
I mean, that's special to them. I mean, just defend it when they were over in Saudi. I mean, the concept and champion versus, I don't get or understand that at all.
I agree. I thought of a couple of things when it came to this Crown Jewel championship that they made look really big, and it was like the crowd goes mild. Like the fans were just like, and rightfully so, because it just didn't make sense of just the philosophy behind the championship. So basically, I was thinking of a couple of things. One, you could do what you just said, which they're going to do with the two champions, just defend it at Crown Jewel when they're in Saudi. But why can't you make it a little bit more intriguing? Why can't you, because there's no championship other than the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. There's no other championship that's not brand specific. That's what would make the championship feel different, because say, for instance, if you did like a tournament at Crown Jewel or Royal Rumble, and say if I think we both mentioned like a Sami Zayn. Okay, so Sami Zayn's Crown Jewel champion or Kevin Owens' Crown Jewel champion, that gives the Crown Jewel champion access to defend it on Raw or SmackDown. There's not a distinction of a mid-card or upper-card championship that has that ability. That's when you implement, okay, well, Saudi, we'll go ahead and bring this championship in. We'll make it different. We'll make it the only championship that's able to be defended within brands. I think that's what you can throw in there, to do that. Yeah. Does that make? What do you think?
Yeah,
about that?
It makes a lot of sense. But like I said, Chris, that's why I'm always okay, bro. There's people, I get so tired of the being negative and bitter and this and that, because half of the time I'm looking for excuses for them. Yeah, just like bro, I don't know what's going on there behind the scenes. I'm not one of these dirt sheet guys trying to get the dirt and talking to gaffers, and I'm not that guy. I've got more important things to do in my life. So that's why I'm going to assume, okay, bro, they know what they're doing. There's a reason why they're not doing it that way. It may make absolutely no sense to me, but there's got to be a reason why they're doing it that way.
Yeah.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
And to your point, we don't know. We can only speculate.
Yeah.
We're not back there to know. Again, the speculation of that is, that's what we do. We make speculations at times in our shows, logical speculations. It just seems like they want to have the stakes high to appease Saudi, what I mean? And that's where it seems like probably the concept comes. But with that being said, we are commissioned to do predictions of the winners of these two championship matches. And so the first match is going to be champion versus champion on the men's side. That's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Gunther, WWE champion versus world heavyweight champion. Who you got here?
When is this happening?
That's the first Saturday in November, I believe. So it's about 3 weeks.
3 weeks away. God, bro, I hate to say this. I hate to think of this. Are they going to have Sammy screw Gunther?
I think they're going to have Goldberg screw Gunther.
Yeah, well, I forgot all about Goldberg. Yeah.
I think it can go two ways. I think it can go either one, because their thing is I think they're going to try to protect the other champion. So I think it's either Gunther's going to win because they're going to do a ref bump. Kevin Owens is going to stun Cody Rhodes, to just add fuel on this mega heel.
Well, either stun him or rabbit punch him to death. One of the
there you go. Patter.
Egg beaters.
Pity pat him.
Egg beaters, yeah.
Pity pat him to death. He'll do one of those, and that'll cost Cody the match.
Yeah.
That's going to protect Cody. That's going to lead into the rest of the year being Cody versus Kevin Owens, just to blow off until Royal Rumble.
So, bro, what happens then? Help me with this. So whoever wins the Crown Jewel Championship, how is it defended after that?
It's not. It's defended at the next
once a year. Jewel. This gets defended once a year.
Yep, between the two champions at the time.
God, I would love to know, bro. We laugh. We're here laughing. You know what's even more funny? How much Saudi must be paying them for this?
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
That is the funniest thing of all. Bro.
Yes. That's, you can take that to the bank.
They probably told Saudi the belt costs 4 times more than it actually did, and you got to foot the bill. And oh my God, I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you to do this. Easily, they got $5 million.
Oh,
easily.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Yeah. And what leads me to the reason why I think Goldberg might cost Gunther the championship, because you know how Saudi like those big legendary names.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At the show.
That makes sense. Yeah, I just forgot all about Goldberg. That makes sense, Chris.
Yeah, so I do think Goldberg can come in, spear Gunther, cause Cody to beat Gunther. That leads to Gunther Goldberg Survivor Series, and that's probably what we'll get. So we'll see, man. I'm a Goldberg guy. I'm a Goldberg guy, man, but I don't want Goldberg to step foot anywhere 50 yards from a ring. I don't want to see no more Goldberg. I don't want to see no more Undertaker.
We're gonna see them both, bro.
We're probably going to see them both in another match. Yes, indeed. Unfortunately, I don't want to see Sting anymore either. No more Sting matches. None of it, man. I don't want to see none of it because it's just right now it's to the point that especially Goldberg and Undertaker, especially Goldberg. Goldberg's WWE run has been atrocious. For someone who won 173 matches straight, people I like to research a lot of stuff when it comes to wrestling. Man, look at his WWE record compared to his WCW record. It's pretty bad.
Oh, I can imagine, man.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Bad. Yeah, he comes in and just puts people over. I mean, he lost to Bobby Lashley. I mean, he split some wins. I think he ended up. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he ended up winning the match in Saudi, but had a loss. Lost to Drew at a Royal Rumble, lost to Taker. He just lost to Braun Strowman. He just comes in and just puts people over all the time now. Lost to Roman. That was another.
That blows me away, bro, because the dude had trouble with my booking.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't use him that way. I just wanted him to turn heel. I wasn't beating him. That's
and now he's just putting everybody over, just for the heck of it. The next one is Liv Morgan and Nia Jax, which is really interesting. The two of the biggest heels on the women's side, respectively, on each brand. But for some odd reason, we're supposed to be convinced, and we're supposed to sink our teeth into this match for Crown Jewel. And again, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, completely opposite physically. we're really supposed to make this some type of exciting build the next few
I
months.
can remember, Chris, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I know your memory is a lot clearer than mine. I can remember not too long ago, because I remember I blew a gasket. Liv Morgan beat Nia Jax.
She beat her. Yep,
She can't beat her twice in a row. Like there is absolutely no way. Absolutely no way.
100%. Yeah. And I think that Nia Jax's momentum is a lot better now. I think Liv is doing a really good job as a character. She's made leaps and bounds as a heel character. I've said that several times. I think she's doing really good character work. But at the same time, her momentum has dwindled substantially after the Dominic turn a couple of months ago. Yeah. Hasn't really been much with it. Right now, they're building a feud with Tiffany Stratton as like the kind of sidekick gal for Nia, slow burn, face turn, which I definitely think Tiffany should be face. We both talked about that a lot. So there's more momentum going with Nia. And so you don't want to beat Nia and then have Tiffany beat Nia, because that would dilute a lot from Tiffany's.
Bro, what about this? If they want to do something creative, what about this? I could see them doing this too, bro, because they're brain dead sometimes. Do they have Nia go over and Tiffany Stratton cashes in the case?
Yep. I can see that happen.
I can see that happen. I can definitely see that happening, because now they still got the belt on Nia, but now they can continue that story, and that will give them another 6 months.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen.
Yep, I can definitely see that happening. What else I can see happening is you all being sure to subscribe here on Sportskeeda WrestleBinge for all things Vince Russo and Dr. Chris. Vince is doing some major things on this channel, having pythons that's beyond the frame, ladies and gentlemen. You can catch him here on Writing with Russo. You can catch him
the bro down, bro.
Yeah, the bro down,
where I rip smack down the shreds.
There you go. Absolutely.
Yes.
And then, of course, the Leads and for All, the flagship show here at WrestleBinge with me and him every Monday following Raw. We have a good time with you all. Until then, be sure to like, comments, share, subscribe. Be sure to bump up those algorithms when it comes to Sportskeeda WrestleBinge. This guy right here is Vince Russo. I'm Dr. Chris. This is Writing with Russo. Have a good night, everybody. So long.